Hey, Gabrielle, how are you doing this evening? Just getting started up right now. Give me 1 second while I check some things out. Good to see you too. Yeah, I know I've been kind of MIA for a little bit on here, but I'm trying to get back into the routine, which I feel like I say a lot when I pop in and do a show. Anyhow, we're gonna try this whole thing out again. Um, Welcome in, Jim. How are you doing? Basically, I'm just trying to make sure that the YouTube stream has also activated. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna get started here. I'm gonna work on this gargoyles cover. I've already done the pencils, as you can tell, and then I'm just gonna come in and start running some markers over it. Where's everybody watching from this evening, and how is the weather? Has anybody gotten lots of snow today? I'm in Southeast Florida, so we didn't quite make the snowfall, but I know some folks a little ways north of us in the Panhandle. Some friends in Louisiana and a few other places like that are sure showing off some snow pictures all over the socials. Everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing good. Glad to hear it. Gabrielle, are you streaming tonight? I was on here a couple days ago. We did, actually, I guess it was over the weekend. I inked a Batman cover. We used some India ink and some brushes on that one. I'm just going to hop back in with some markers for tonight, and then we're going to just kind of have some fun with it. Garbage Pail Kid cards. Nice. I remember Garbage Pail Kids. What time is that show? Not sure how long we'll stream here this evening. I'm going to see how much progress I make on this cover, but we will get going there. Oh, you're going to be on an hour. Nice. Okay. Well, maybe my shows, even though I don't know what the end time is, my shows tend to go for about an hour, hour and a half or so. Maybe I'll see if you're still on. Maybe whoever's left in this here, we can send a raid your way or something. I don't know. We'll see. No promises, because I might be the last one in here. Who knows? Welcome in, Gray. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by and tuning in. By the way, if anybody is interested as we progress on this piece, if you think you want to add it to your collection, I have it pinned to the bottom of the stream. It will be available for purchase. I also have some other items in the bin if anyone is curious. And if you're new here, you can use the bin. You can take a look there and get a sense of some of the work that I do. Otherwise, welcome to just hang out. You can hang out, chat, watch the stream. I'll try to check the chat every so often, but if I don't see it right away, I'm probably just locked into something on here. Welcome in, Comic Fan. Welcome in, Don Omega. I don't know where everybody is located this evening, but is anybody in the region? Is anybody heading to MegaCon in a couple weeks? Or I guess even the if you're in Florida, even the OAX Art Expo that's coming up, I think this weekend. Anybody heading out to either of those festivities? I'll be over. I'll be heading to MegaCon for one day, Friday, the Friday of the show. I'm gonna drive up and check it out for a little bit. Welcome in, A. Maston. Yeah, I like MegaCon. I haven't been since, I think the last time I went was probably 2017, but I enjoy it. Although it tends to be my default show that I try to go to as a spectator. Haven't quite worked up the time and energy to table there, but I do enjoy checking it out. I got to find some new shows. I'd like going to some of the smaller shows. We've had some smaller ones recently that I've tried to go to, but you know, conventions are fun. And if you can escape without getting the convention crud, then you're doing all right. But it's not usually, I'm not usually lucky enough to do that. Con crud is a real thing. But I digress. Welcome in, Kevin. How is your evening so far? Thanks for stopping by. If you happen to be watching over on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you hanging out with us as well. I do tend to watch the Whatnot stream a little more closely, so if I'm not seeing your stuff right away, let me take a peek over there, then I apologize. I see Robert over on YouTube is watching. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that. I do already have another show lined up for Friday night. I'm going to probably add at least one more show through the weekend. As I mentioned, I'm going to try to run up to MegaCon in a couple weeks, and I might try to do a few pieces to take with me to maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do yet. I might take a couple pieces just to try to give away, but we'll see what happens. Sometimes I like to do art drops where I just kind of hide them someplace and plant some clues on social media. So we'll see what I can get done and how that goes. So I might incorporate those into a weekend show. Or I might flake out and not do any of that. We will see. Welcome in, Italic. How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who's tuning in for this evening. Hope your weeks are going well. I hope you all are staying warm. Hope you're finding lots of cool art. I kind of like how the pencil marks are interacting with some of these markers tonight. Welcome in, Comics Biggest Fan. What comics are you the biggest fan of? Appreciate you stopping by this evening. Thanks for tuning in. Or maybe, like me, you just like the medium. I've always liked the comics medium as a means of sequential art and storytelling, and you know, as kids when you're growing up and people have those early year career goals, and people want to be astronauts or firefighters or whatever it is they want to do. Mine was always I wanted to write and draw. I wanted to be a comic book creator. Mostly, I started off just wanted to be a comic book artist, but then when I got older, it really turned into writing and drawing my own. So I always tell people my earliest honest to goodness career aspiration when I was a kid was to create comics. Didn't quite land there professionally, but thanks to Whatnot and my local comic shop and some other opportunities. I get to break out the sketch covers and do some drawings on them once in a while. Although I did have a cover published last year, cover for Ice Canyon Monster issue number 3, which was published by Blood Moon Comics. I was fortunate enough to have that published. There's one of those in the bin, by the way, if anybody is so inclined. If you're interested and you do want to pick that up, I can sign it too and send it your way if you'd like. Welcome in, Dee Dee. And anybody who I might have missed, welcome in. Appreciate you tuning in and spending a few moments with me at the drawing table. It's always an adventure sometimes when you pull open a marker and it's got a gnarly tip to it. May have to take stock of a lot of these this weekend. Who knows? So I don't know if Gabrielle is still in the stream, but she is a talented artist and streamer herself. Be sure to give her a follow. If anybody else in the stream, if you all do your own streaming, let me know. I will try to check out some of your shows. Welcome in, Fanboy. Welcome in, B. How are y'all doing this evening? Working on a gargoyles cover this evening, and then we'll see what we do next, if anything. I usually just tend to go with one project to show. But I have another stream lined up for Friday, so I'll have some more stuff then to work on. If you're new to any of my streams, my name's Chris. I like to draw stuff, and I am based down in Southeast Florida, so not quite north enough to get some of that snow that came in today, or yesterday and today. But it still has been kind of chilly. Feel free to, if you're interested, you can take a look through the bin. You can get a sense of the type of work I do. I have some sketch cards, some other sketch covers, different things like that there, in case you see anything you like. Welcome in, Reps. How are you doing? Just realized I hadn't put my handy dandy board down in between here like I like to do. And I don't see the board I typically use. So that won't completely do it, but that'll work for right now. Welcome in, Astropug. How are you this evening? Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate everybody who is stopping by and hanging out for a moment or three. screws don't quite seem to be cut. Welcome in, Spider Hobby. How are you doing? Welcome in, Bob the Tomato. How is Wednesday treating you so far? All right. Let's see. What do I want to do next? If you happen to like this type of stream, if you like the type of work I do, I have another stream scheduled for Friday at 8 o'clock. I invite you to bookmark that. Check back in and see you then. I had to reschedule this stream. Tonight's stream was originally scheduled for Monday, but I had to reschedule it. But now we are making some progress on Mr. Goliath here. Welcome in, Contact. How are you this fine evening? Welcome in, Let. Welcome in, Stay Puft. Welcome in, Big Show. How are y'all doing this evening? I am doing all right, Stay Puft. I appreciate that. I'm going to zoom back out for a minute here. Things are going all right. Getting to set up and draw for a few minutes tonight, so. And there's our pup in the background, in case you hear her barking. Our daughter just came home. So, of course, our dog lets us know right away. So, all right, we're making progress on the cover for right now. By the way, if anybody does like what they're seeing, if you feel like you might want to add this to your collection, it is available for purchase. It's pinned to the bottom of the stream. You can grab it there, and I will send it bagged and boarded your way. I also have some other items in the bin. If you're interested, you can take a look through those. There are sketch cards, there are other sketch covers, there are some sticky notes. There's even some copies of Ice Canyon Monster issue number 3, published by Blood Moon Comics. I did a cover for that issue, one of the covers for that issue that came out last year. So I have one in the bin right now. If you are interested in that, I'll get that off your way. I'd be happy to sign it too if anyone is so inclined. Welcome in, Comic Hunter. Happy Wednesday. What comics are you hunting for these days? Welcome in, She-Hulk. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Just working on this Gargoyles cover this evening, and then we'll go from there. Actually, this is probably the only thing I'm going to work on this evening. But I have another stream lined up for Friday at 8 o'clock. And I don't yet know what I'll be working on during that show, but I will have it figured out before then. I think we're getting close. I don't know if... I think we're getting close on this one. We'll see. You never quite know where you want to end, but... Maybe I will... Maybe I'll add just a little bit back here. Appreciate anybody who is in watching right now. Thank you for taking a moment or three to stop by the drawing table. Welcome in, B. Welcome in, you. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Getting close to finishing this one up, and if there is anybody hanging out when we end, we'll do a quick little raid of, I think Gabrielle is got a stream going on, so whoever's left, we'll do a raid over to her show and see what she's got going on this evening. Appreciate everybody who has tuned in throughout the stream tonight. Not quite done yet, but we are getting close. If we have any Gargoyles fans out there who would like to add this to your collection, it is available. I have it pinned to the bottom of tonight's show. I also have some other items in the bin if there's anything there that strikes your fancy. I will be back on Friday at 8 o'clock. I'll have another cover that I'll be working on then. So I invite you to bookmark the stream, stop back by, hop in every once in a while, take a look and see how that one's coming along. Place your bets as to at what point I screw it up. Whatever you want to do. Just come hang out and chat. Do some Friday night drawing. We're getting closer to MegaCon in Orlando. If anybody is local, if you want, we can compare notes, chat about that. Let me know if you're heading up that way. I'm going to go up for one day and just kind of roam around Artist Alley, check out everybody who's there, or as many people as I can in a day. And yeah, it'll be fun. All right, maybe I'll keep going. They say less is more. If less really is more, think about how much more will be. If anyone knows the reference, we are now best friends. Of course, it doesn't look like there's anybody in the stream. I'm talking to myself, which is fine. Welcome in, loves. How is your Wednesday evening so far? All right, I think we're getting close to calling it on this one. I know I think I said that about 15 minutes ago, but now we really are. So as I start to put the finishing touches on this, anybody who's left in the stream, we're going to do a raid of Gabrielle at the end. Probably not be too many of us left hanging out here, but we'll try it out and see how that goes. I think her stream is going on right now. All right, so here we are. We've got. I'm dropping stuff. We've got our Gargoyles Quest cover here, sketch cover. Leave that on as well, the dust jacket, whatever you want to call that. Alcohol marker, pen and ink, or liner pen, that kind of a thing. And yeah, not too shabby. If you were here the other night, just the other night I did a stream as well. We inked this detective cover. If you watched that stream, I've actually added a couple of small details to it since. But this is also still available. It should be in the bin, as is the Gargoyles is pinned to the bottom. If anybody's interested in either of those, feel free. They are available for purchase. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and sign this one up, and then we'll get ready to raid. All right, let's see if I can. Oh, it looks like she just went live, actually. So timing is perfect. Only a couple of us in the room here, but we are going to try to do this here. Create a raid. Gabrielle. And